think that this YouTube is really just giving me a run for my money. As far as with the volume, I have no idea why it does that. So I'm hoping that this time we are good to go, and we don't have to do that again. Thank you to those who let me know, as we didn't have volume before. And so I have my husband checking right now to see if there's volume. And he hasn't told me no yet. So it's a little delay behind. Okay, sounds good. Good. All right, so we're going to continue in the book of Numbers. Numbers 26 and Numbers 27 is where we're at. And we're going to be wrapping up the book of Numbers this week. So before we do, we want to just kind of recap a little bit about what's been going on. And we see that nearly 40 years have passed, and the unbelieving generation has vanished, which would be like the original group, like the everyone that was 19 and older, because they chose not to believe in and said things against God. They were not going to go into the promised land. So now they're off the scene, and the new generation has grown to take its place. And once again, it is time for them to have this new numbering, and understand and assess Israel's might for a future battle. Now we know that there's been several divine judgments because of different things that people have said or done, and in of that we had 38,000 people who are off the scene now and have died. So that's from chapter 16 verse 49, and then chapter 25 verse 9. So we had from those that were the sons of Korah, and then we had the situation with those that followed Balaam and Balak and were worshiping the wrong gods and marrying the wrong people and all that. So the nation's people from the beginning will never live to see the conquest of Canaan. It remains for a successor of Joshua to lead the people to victory. So we're just going to continue now in the book of Numbers, and they are going to go through numbering again. This is why it's called the book of Numbers, because several times they assess, in a sense, they do a census of how many people are there in all of the tribes of Israel that are still here. So hang in there, because it's going to be a lot, especially in chapter 26. There are 65 verses, and we are going to be talking about the number of people that are left. So it is what it is. Ready? And it came to pass after the plague that the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest, saying, Take the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel from 20 years old and upward throughout their father's house, all that are able to go to war in Israel. And Moses and Eleazar the priest spake with them in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, Take the sum of the people from 20 years old and upward, as the Lord commanded Moses and the children of Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt. Reuben, the eldest son of Israel. The children of Reuben are Hanok, of whom cometh the family of the Hanokites, of Palu, the family of the Paluites, of Hezron, the family of the Hezronites, of Carmi, the family of the Carmites. These are the families of the Reubenites, and they that were numbered of them were 43,730. And the sons of Palu, Eliab, the son of Eliab, Nemuel, Dathan, Abram. That is the Dathan and Abram, which were famous in the congregation, who strove against Moses and against Aaron in the company of Korah, where they strove against the Lord. Strove is not a good thing. They were against them, and they caused issues. And verse 10, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah. When that company died, what time the fire devoured 250 men, and they became a sign. Notwithstanding, the children of Korah died not. The sons of Simeon, after their families of Nemuel, the family of Nemulites, of Jamin, the family of the Jaminites, of Jachin, the family of the Jachinites, of Zerah, the family of the Zarites, of Shaul, the family of Shaluite. These are the families of the Simeonites, 20 and 2,200. The children of Gad, after their families, of Zephon, the family of Zephonites, of Haggai, the family of Haggites, of Shunai, the family of Shunites, of Ozni, the family of Oznites, of Eri, the family of Erites, and Arad, the family of Aradites, of Areli, the family of Arelites. These are the families of the children of Gad, according to those that were numbered of them, 40,500. The sons of Judah were and Er and Onan died in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Judah, after their families, of Shelah, the family of Shelonites, of Pharez, the family of Pharzites, of Zerah, the family of Zarhites. And the sons of Pharez were of Hezron, the family of Hezrites, of Hamuel, the family of Hemulites. These are the families of Judah, according to those that were numbered of them, 16,500. Of the sons of Issachar, after their families of Tola, the family of Tolites, of Puah, the family of Punites, of Jashub, the family of Jashubites, of Shimron, the family of Shimronites. These are the families of Issachar, according to those that were numbered of them, 4,300. Of the sons of Zebulon, after their families of Serad, the family of Seredites, of Elon, the family of Elonites, of Jalel, the family of Jaelites. These are the families of Zebulites, according to those that are numbered of them, 3,500. The son of Joseph, after their families, were Manasseh and Ephraim. One of the sons, of the sons of Manasseh, Machir, the family of the Machirnites, and the Machir begat Gilead, come to the family of the Gileadites. These are the son of Gilead, of Jezar, the family of the Jezarites, of Helek, the family of the Helekites, and of Azrael, the family of the Azraelites, and of Shechem, the family of the Shechemites, and of the Shemida, the family of the Shemadites, of Hephner, the family of the Hepherites. And Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, had no sons, but daughters. And the names of the daughters of Zelophehad were Mala, and Noah, and Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These are the families of Manasseh, and those that were numbered of them, 52,700. These are the sons of Ephraim after their families, of Shuthah, the family of the Shuthalites, of Belcher, the family of the Becherites, of Tehan, and the family of Tehanites. And these are the sons of Shuthalah, Aaron, the family of Aaronites. These are the families of the sons of Ephraim, according to those that were numbered of them, 32,500. These are the sons of Joseph after their families. Okay. So we're still numbering all the people, and they needed to number each people and their family to have the correct census. And so that's why we're reading every single person. And remember, there are 12 tribes, and their tribes had children upon children. And so we have to get every person. All right. So now we're at Benjamin. The son of Benjamin, after their families, of Bela, the family of the Beleites, of Ashbel, the family of the Ashbelites, of Eram, the family of Aramites, of Shupam, the family of Shupamites, of Huppam, the family of the Huppamites. And the son of Bela were Ard, and Naaman of Ard, the family of Ardarites, and Naaman, the family of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin after their families, and that were numbered of them were 45,600. These are the sons of Dan after their families, of Shuam, the family of the Shuamites. These are the families of Dan after their families. All the families of the Shuamites, according to those that were numbered of them, were 3,004,400. Of the children of Asher, now we got to see the children of Asher, so hold on here. Of the children of Asher, after their families of Jimnah, the family of the Jimnites, of Jeshui, the family of the Jeshuites, of Beriah, the family of the Berites. Of the sons of Beriah, of Heber, the family of the Heberites, of Malchiel, the family of the Malchielites, and the name of the daughter of Asher was Sarah. These are the families of the sons of Asher, according to those that were numbered of them, who were 53,400. Of the sons of Naphtali, after their families, of Jaziel, the family of Jazielites, of Gunai, the family of the Gunites, of Jezer, the family of the Jezerites, of Shillem, the family of the Shillemites. These are the families of Naphtali, according to their families, that they were numbered of them were 45,400. These were the number of children of Israel, 600,000 and 1,730. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Unto these the land shall be divided for inheritance, according to the number of their names. To many thou shalt give the more inheritance, and to few shalt thou give the less inheritance. To every one shall his inheritance be given according to those that were numbered of him. Notwithstanding, the land shall be divided by lot, according to the names of the tribes of their fathers, they shall inherit. According to the lot, the possession therefore be divided between many and few. So they were choosing lots by lots. There were two aspects to the um, portioning of the land of Canaan. And so the size of each tribe's parcel was determined by this census that we just read, each tribe receiving this territory in proportion to the size of its population. And the location of each tribe's parcel was determined by lot, the lot, so that no tribe could grumble about the quality of its land. So, continuing on in verse 57, as these are they that were numbered of the Levites after their families of Gershon, the family of the Gershonites, of Kohath, the family of the Kohathites, of Merari, the family of the Merarites. These are the families of the Levites, the family of the Libnites, the family of the Hebronites, the family of the Malites, the family of the Mushites, the family of the Korathites, and Kohathites begat Amram. And the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, whom her mother bare to Levi in Egypt, and she bare unto Amram Aaron and Moses and Miriam their sister. And Aaron was born Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died when they offered strange fire before the Lord. And those that were numbered of them were 23,000, all males from a month old and upward, for they were not numbered among the children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given them among the children of Israel. These are they, were numbered by Moses and Eleazar the priests, whose numbered the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. But among these there was not a man of them whom Moses and Aaron the priests numbered, when they numbered the children of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. For the Lord had said of them, they shall surely die in the wilderness, and there was not left a man of them save Caleb the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua the son of Nun. Chapter 27. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, of the families of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and these are the names of his daughters. So this might sound familiar because we did just read them. Mala, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moses and before Eleazar the priest and before the princes and all the congregation by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying, our father died in the wilderness, and he was not in the company of them that gathered themselves together against the Lord in the company of Korah, but died in his own sin and had no sons. Why should the name of our father be done away from among his family, because he hath no son? Give unto us therefore a possession among the brethren of our father. And Moses brought this case, or their case, before the Lord. So basically they're saying, I know we're girls, but our dad isn't alive and there's no sons. Can we have land too? Can we be a part? So Moses brings this cause before the Lord, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, the daughter of Zelophehad spake right, thou shalt surely give them a possession of inheritance among their fathers' brethren, and thou shalt cause the inheritance of their father to pass unto them. And thou shalt speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a man die and have no son, then ye shall cause his inheritance to pass unto his daughter. And if he have no daughter, then he shall give his inheritance unto his brethren. And if he have no brethren, then he shall give his inheritance unto his father's brethren. And if his father have no brethren, then ye shall give his inheritance unto his kinsman that is next to him of his family, and he shall possess it, and it shall be unto the children of Israel a statute of judgment, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord said unto Moses, get thee up in the Mount Abram, and see the land which I have given unto the children of Israel. And when thou hast seen it, thou also shalt be gathered unto thy people, as Aaron thy brother was gathered. For ye rebelled against my commandment in the desert of Zin, and the strife of the congregation, to sanctify me at the water before their eyes. That is the water of Murda and Kadesh in the wilderness of Zin. And Moses spake unto the Lord, saying, let the Lord, the God of the spirits of all flesh, set a man over the congregation, which may go out before them, which may go in before them, which may lead them out, and which may bring them in. And the congregation of the Lord be not as sheep which have no shepherd. And the Lord said unto Moses, take thee Joshua the son of Nun, a man in whom is the Spirit, and lay thy hand upon him, and set him upon Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation, and give him charge in their sight. And thou shalt put some of thine honor upon him, and all the congregation of the children of Israel may be obedient. And he shall stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall ask counsel for him. After the judgment of Urim before the Lord, at his word shall they go out, and at his word they shall come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, even all the congregation. And Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and he took Joshua and set him before Eleazar the priest and before all the congregation. And he laid his hands upon him and gave him charge as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. So now we see that Joshua is being given some of the leadership now, as Moses will soon not be on the scene. So, who strove against Moses? That was Dathan and Abiram, Abiram. Which two people did not have to die in the wilderness? That's Joshua and Caleb. In chapter 27, 12 through 14, Moses is told again that he will not himself go into the promised land. And his first reaction is not to think of himself, but instead he asks God for a successor to lead the people after he's gone. So if only Christians today were also selfless, so the first thought would be of others. Moses was also instructed to lay hands on and give some of his honor to Joshua. And the reason that was for this was so that the children of Israel would know that they need to be obedient to Joshua's leading. Because it's not going to go so well if they don't listen to him, right? So we'll finish off tonight, or this afternoon, I guess it's still this afternoon, with continuing reading in Proverbs chapter 3. Proverbs 3. Does anyone have New Year's plans already? Or do you have a New Year's resolution or something that you're thinking about that you want to do differently this year? A vision for this coming year? Not a weird way of vision, but some goals for this coming year. Proverbs chapter 3. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they add to thee. Let not mercy and truth forsake thee. Bind them upon thy neck, write them upon the table of thine heart. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding, and he shall direct thy paths. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. It shall be health to thy navel, marrow to thy bones. Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruit of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. For whom the Lord loveth, he correcteth, even as a father the son in whom he delighteth. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. Understanding is better than silver and gold, and wisdom is all better than silver and gold, having wisdom. The right kind, right? Wisdom from the Lord. Verse 15, she is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared to her. Length of days is in her right hand, and her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. She is the tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. Just so you know, all that her is talking about wisdom. So when it says she is, that's wisdom is more precious than rubies. Length of days is in her right hand. Length of days is in wisdom's hand. And wisdom, all of that, it correlates with that. And so wisdom is a tree of life to them that hold upon her, and happy is everyone that have wisdom and retains it. Verse 19, the Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding hath he established the heaven. By his knowledge the depths are broken up, and the clouds drop down the dew. My son, let not them depart from thine eyes. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. So shall they be life unto thy soul, and grace to thy neck. Then shalt thou walk in thy way safely, and thy foot shall not stumble. When thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. That's a great verse to put maybe in your children's room, or maybe if someone else you know that struggles with sleeping at night in the dark. It says, when thou liest down, thou shalt not be afraid. Yea, thou shalt lie down, and thy sleep shall be sweet. Your sleep's supposed to be sweet. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it cometh. For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken. Withhold not good from them to whom it is due, when it is in the power of thy hand to do it. So if you can be good to someone or give them something that's going on that they need in their life, go ahead and do it. Don't hold back your goodness, the good that you can do for someone. If you can, it says, and when it's in the power of your hand to do it. So when you can. Verse 28, say not unto thy neighbor, go and come again, and tomorrow I will give when thou hast it by thee. So if you have it already, be like, oh yeah, no, maybe another day I'll give you a cup of sugar. Of course, that's the smaller thing, but we understand what we're saying. If you have it, give it. 29, devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwells securely by thee. Strive not with a man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. We shouldn't be causing problems amongst each other. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. For the forward is an abomination to the Lord, but his secret is with the righteous. The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Surely he scorneth the scorners, but giveth grace unto the lowly. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools. And lastly, we're going to read Psalm 96. Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song. Sing unto the Lord all the earth. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name. Show forth his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all people. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods, for all the gods of the nations are idols. But the Lord's made the heavens. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Give unto the Lord, O ye kindreds of the people. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due unto his name. Bring an offering and come into his courts. O worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Fear before him all the earth. Say among the heathen that the Lord reigneth. The Lord will also shall be, the world also shall be established, that it shall not be moved. He shall judge the people righteously. Let the heavens rejoice, and let the earth be glad. Let the sea roar, and the fullness thereof. Let the field be joyful, and all that is therein. Then shall all the trees of the wood rejoice before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth. He shall judge the world with righteousness, and the people with his truth. So, give the Lord the glory and praise, and I will see you tomorrow morning as we continue in the book of Numbers.